folks. Sorry about the technical difficulties that we were experiencing. Anyway, welcome to PWA Battery. My name is Gary Bloomfield, and we have an outstanding show lined up for you. Starting things off with tag team action. The Mass Shooter and Ronnie Lassiter take on the Samoan Storm. Let's take you to ringside. There's the bell. Referee Mustang Peter signaling for this contest to begin. And the Mass Shooter starting things off with Talofa Storm. As you can see on the knees of the Mass Shooter, the heavy medical tape there to try to protect the knees that were recently targeted and severely damaged by one Kevin Starr and then Spencer Watts as well. Talofa going to be looking to target those knees as well as Thomas Storm. Collar and elbow tie up. Shooter with a drop toe hold to Talofa. And he has what I guess now can be considered the luxury of having Ronnie Lassiter in his corner, as the Mass Shooter has a very, very tough match coming up on Assault, well, when he will be in a 2-on-1 handicapped situation against the Masked Saboteurs. So you may see the Shooter trying to take as much of this match as he possibly can himself. Look out, Magic Killer on the Masked Shooter by the Storm. Collar and elbow tie up. Shooter sent into the ropes, grabs the top rope to break momentum, slips away from Tama and makes the tag to big Ronnie Lassiter. Speaking of double teams, look out, powerbomb neckbreaker combo from Shooter and Lassiter. Chop to the chest from Tama. Good fireman's carry. And right into the abdominal claw goes Lassiter. Collar and elbow tie up, another beautiful fireman's carry, and right back to that abdominal claw. Maybe trying to get in the head of Tama at this point. Tama slips away, makes the tag to Talofa. Lassiter now having to contend with both of the Samoan Storm. Referee finally gets Tama back to his corner. And abdominal claw once again applied to Talofa. Collar and elbow tie up, big headbutt from Talofa. Down goes Lassiter. Drops the headbutt. Collar and elbow tie up. Good takedown there from Lassiter. Nice amateur style.
5 minutes gone.
And now wrapping the legs around for a figure four necklock on Talofa Storm. So far, Shooter and Lassiter have been out wrestling the two big Samoans from AMX. Lassiter makes the tag to Shooter, and Tama also tagged in for his team. Shooter and Tama Storm going at it. Headlock takeover in the ropes. Referee calls for the break. The front face lock there applied by the Shooter. Trying to keep Tama wrapped up. Collar and elbow. Big body slam from Tama Storm, and now I think he's had enough of the wrestling. He wants to take this into a fight as he tried to throttle the masked Shooter. Both men trading blows. And it is Tama who gets the worst of that exchange. Shooter drops the elbow. Tama responds with a chop. Collar and elbow tie up. Tama off the ropes, looking for that back elbow, but Tama out of the way. Shooter staying on his bicycle. Headlock takeover. Great evasive wrestling and counter wrestling by the Shooter. And Tama over and makes the tag to Talofa Storm. Oh, double team once more. They got him. Magic killer on the Shooter. Talofa dropping a headbutt well below the belt. And Shooter going to take some time out to catch a breather. Tags in Ronnie Lassiter. Powerbomb neckbreaker on Talofa. And right back to the abdominal claw. Well, I think Talofa may be legitimately belly aching when this match is over. Win or lose. Talofa sent into the corner. Ronnie Lassiter looking to follow him in. Gets caught with an elbow by Talofa. Tag is made to Tama Storm. And the Samoan Storm utilizing those tags very well, keeping a fresh man in. Magic killer on Lassiter. And now Tama chopping away, and down goes Ronnie Lassiter. Cover, and a kick out at 1. Irish Rip reversal, Lassiter in for the ride, and a Samoan drop. Wonder if the Samoan Storm just called that a drop. Short arm lariat from Lassiter. Big headbutt from Ronnie Lassiter, and right back to that abdominal claw, really working over the abs, which is going to make it hard to breathe for both of the Samoans. Every time they take a breath, it's going to be a painful experience. Looking for the double team on Talofa. They got it. Sharpshooter locked in on Talofa Storm. Are we going to see a tap out? Talofa able to bridge out of the sharpshooter. Now circling the masked Shooter. Shooter out of the way of that roundhouse. Dragon screw leg whip from the Shooter. Look out! 360 bomb from Talofa. Drops the headbutt. And makes the tag to Tama. Again, the Samoans keeping a fresh man in the ring at all times. Look out, Magic Killer! Off the ropes comes Tama, double axe handle. And now a mandible claw. Here comes Lassiter to break it up. Lassiter off the ropes, but no, Shooter back up to his feet first. Drop toe hold from Tama. Tama off the ropes. Tama drops the headbutt. Shooter back up to his feet and makes the tag to Ronnie Lassiter. Oh, here it comes again. Powerbomb neckbreaker on Tama. Great teamwork we have seen utilized from the team of Masked Shooter and Ronnie Lassiter. They have not tagged in as often as the Samoans. But when it comes to those tag team maneuvers, they are certainly on point. Luthez press, cover, count of 2, kick out by Tama. What a German release suplex, and Tama went sailing outside of the ring. It comes to Talofa, and he looks hot, but he got caught by Lassiter coming in. Tama now trying to chop away at Lassiter. Catches him with a hard blow, sends Lassiter to the canvas. And there's the tag to Talofa Storm. Double team, no, denied by Lassiter. Collar and elbow tie up, front face lock, and Lassiter pulling Talofa to his side of the ring. Picks him back up, go behind, and a chin crusher from Talofa, heads up counter. By one half of the Samoan Storm, hard forearm shot, down goes Lassiter. And Lassiter going to make the tag to the masked shooter, who gets caught overhead, belly-to-belly suplex, and look at that. Lassiter saw the opportunity and went right back to that abdominal claw. Referee trying to get him off and finally succeeds. Look out. Oh, he got goozled. Oh, my. A spiking thumb to the throat of the shooter. Shooter back up, and look out. A senton attack from the top rope. Going back up and drops the head. Flying headbutt from the top rope. Another headbutt for good measure. And Shooter's had enough. Tags on both sides. And Shooter's going to get caught again. Magic killer. But it's Lassiter who's the legal man. In with Tama. Tama with a barrage of headbutts to Ronnie Lassiter. Covers him one. And broke it up just before two by the shooter. And the shooter's locked in on Tama. Referee is trying to get the shooter to break the hold. Shooter looks a bit upset. Finally does break the hold though. Both men off the ropes and a flying cross chop from Tama. Tama drops the headbutt south of the border on Lassiter. Big chop. Collar and elbow tie-up. Lassiter and Thomas Storm now. It's come to blows. Back and forth they go. Wheel kick from Thomas Storm. And he's over to make the tag to Talofa. Fresh Samoan in the ring. Big chop from Tama. Second chop, and he's finally made to leave. Talofa to the top rope. Talofa with the flying headbutt, and he missed it. No, water in the pool. German suplex. Count of two, and broken up by Tama. Oh, Lassiter nearly stole one there. Collar and elbow tie-up. Ronnie Lassiter with an exploder suplex. And the abdominal claw once again on Talofa Storm. Here comes Tama. As we are approaching the 20-minute mark, all 4 men in the ring now. It is mayhem. Collar and elbow tie-up. Belly-to-belly suplex from Ronnie Lassiter. Makes the tag to the masked shooter. Shooter rolls him over. Picks him back up to his feet. Setting up for Lassiter, but Talofa out of the way. And he throws the masked shooter to the outside. Referee trying to restore order. Oh, look out! St. Valentine's Massacre on the masked shooter. And the tag is made on both sides. We are back to Lassiter and Tama, who are the legal men in the ring. Lassiter gets chopped down by Tama Storm. Tama to the top rope. Tama with a big splash. In the ropes, referee calls for the break. Lassiter with a backbreaker right into a body slam. Picks him up, makes a feint, go behind, and a chin crusher from Tama. Stops cold whatever Lassiter was planning. Collar and elbow tie, big chop. Now off the ropes. Tama with the headbutt. Collar and elbow tie once again, and chop after chop after chop after chop, and Lassiter finally hits the canvas. Here it comes, super kick. And a stop below the belt being admonished by the referee. Both of the Samoans using some questionable tactics in this match, but it's starting to pay off. Double knees to Lassiter. Lassiter trying to stay away from Talofa. Got him set up, and that's how Lassiter rolls. What a tag team match we are seeing here. And that's an embarrassing whiff for Talofa. Everybody in the ring, look out, Garrett Gemma on Tama. St. Valentine's Massacre on the shooter. Covered by Tama Storm. Count of two and broken up by Ronnie Lassiter. Bulldog from the shooter. And the shooter has got that Buffalo Sleeper locked in on Tama Storm. Lassiter got caught in a rotating powerbomb. Tama out, punch kick combination, down goes the shooter, now Tama to the top rope, drops the headbutt from the top rope, he's back up again, a second headbutt connects on the shooter, back up one more time, big Samoan splash. Collar and elbow tie-up, shooter takes down Thomas Storm with that short left hand and makes the tag to Ronnie Lassiter. Takes him back up, collar and elbow tie-up, Tama now sent into the turnbuckle. Lassiter with a head of steam and a spear into the turnbuckle. Big boot from Lassiter. Collar and elbow tie up, and Lassiter takes a short elbow. There's the tag to Talofa Storm. Lassiter on his bicycle trying to stay away. Finally gets caught by Talofa. Oh, what a vicious thrust kick. Now being choked out by Lassiter. Breaks before 5 into the disqualification. Got him up in a gorilla press slam. And now locks in and Anaconda's type vice, and that's it. Lassiter has tapped out. That's the match. Your winners by submission at 26 minutes and 5 seconds, the Samoan Storm. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, singles competition. Tiger Gold will be taking on the captain, Arthur Solomon. And with Solomon will be Brawler Beckett. Folks, let's take you to ringside. There's the bell. Tiger Gold squaring off with the captain, Arthur Solomon. Of course, the NWC World Champion, Brawler Beckett, in his compatriot's corner. And it is Tiger Gold. Seems to have the upper hand early in this contest. Big chop from Solomon. Solomon with an arm wringer on Gold. Collar and elbow tie-up, and Gold sends Arthur off the ropes. Go behind by Gold, and a headbutt to the back of the head of Solomon didn't seem to faze him at all. He goes right back to that arm wringer. Off the ropes once more comes Solomon. Go behind, and sending him off the ropes again. Good sequence here by Gold with another go behind, and Solomon, well, he had enough of that one. Low blow there, hidden from the referee by Solomon. Solomon with a headbutt in his own right, and that one actually dropped Gold. And now, singles out that leg and catches a single leg crab. Gold out before he could get it locked in. Got him up and body slammed Solomon to the canvas. Drops the elbow. Collar and elbow tie up. Another arm wringer by Solomon. Really starting to work over the arms of Tiger Gold. Gold with a switch and go behind. Now both men off the ropes. Shoulder to shoulder collision. And to Solomon's credit, he didn't budge against the larger Tiger Gold. As Brawler Beckett looks on from ringside with that beautiful Your Mother's Championship around his waist. An unrecognized title in PWA, but Beckett wears it proudly. Collar and elbow tie-up, and punch, forearm, punch, forearm, punch, forearm, punch, and down goes Solomon. Gold to the top rope, Gold with a diving press, and Solomon finds the bottom rope. Collar and elbow tie-up. There's that headbutt once more from Solomon that scores for Gold. Gold off the ropes. Solomon leaps over again. Hard forearm shot. Oh, that one came out of right field. And now ramming shoulder to shoulder against Gold is Solomon. Leg sweep by Tiger Gold. Kick to the midsection. Solomon answers with a headbutt.
5 minutes gone.
Solomon with a good right hand. Grabs a quick hook of the leg. It's a 1 count and Gold kicks out. Collar elbow top once again. Gold has got him up. Back breaker by Tiger, who wants to turn things around in this contest. Oh my goodness, what a spine bomb from Tiger Gold. 360 lariat, and Gold is really turning it up a notch. Off the ropes and a drop kick to Solomon. Solomon with a chop trying to keep Gold at bay, but Gold is coming right at him. Double axe handle, and Gold finally hits the canvas. Solomon looking a bit nervous there, but he's not really backing away from Gold. Chop to the chest from Solomon. Both men off the ropes. Solomon with the lariat, and down goes Tiger Gold. Solomon with a stop to the midsection. Collar and elbow tie-up. He's got Gold up and down and a vertical suplex. And that is quite a large man to get up and over your head. Collar and elbow tie-up. Body slam from Solomon. Goes right into the chin lock.
Give up.
Solomon looking to torture Tiger Gold at this point. Gold escapes, gets into the turnbuckle. Now it's Solomon in the turnbuckle. Gold has got him set up. Oh, look out! Top rope Tiger hammer! Gold is unable to capitalize though. Both head back to their feet. Quick roll up by Gold, and Solomon gets a foot on the ropes. Look out, Tiger hammer! Second time that Solomon's taken that move. Cover, count of 2, and kick out by Solomon. Solomon just took 2 Tiger hammers back to back, and he got up. Look out! Big power slam, 2! Kick out by Solomon. Well, folks, I gotta be impressed with the stamina, the endurance of this Arthur Solomon. We haven't seen him a whole lot in PWA, but he's just taken some huge shots from Tiger Gold, and he's continuing to fight and fight back. Gold with the reversal has got him up. 1, winged angel. 1, count of 2. Kick out by Solomon. Solomon picks Gold back up to his feet, but Gold looking quite a bit winded here. Vertical suplex. And Solomon saying, come on, I can take some more. Dish it out. Drops the elbow on Gold. Collar and elbow tie up for a face lock from Tiger. And Tiger definitely looking winded at this juncture. Collar and elbow tie up once more. Gold sent into the corner. And now Solomon gets reversed and into the corner. Oh my! Hard driving lariat from Solomon into a neck breaker. Gold back to his feet first. Picks up Solomon. Open palm strike answered by the thrust to the throat. Elbow by Solomon. Back and forth they go. And now a full Nelson locked in on Tiger Gold.
Give up.
Gold is in that. He was in that full Nelson for a while. Sent into the corner once more. Comes out with a headbutt. Gold with a stomp. Picks Solomon back up. Drops him with a headbutt. Gold now getting Solomon set up. Punishing the midsection some more. Solomon back to his feet. Collar and elbow tie up. Both men off the ropes. Solomon with a big elbow. Now off the ropes once more. Drops another elbow. Right into the upper chest. Almost the heart of Tiger Gold. Double axe handle, and Gold takes a header to the canvas once more. Oh, look out! Cross arm breaker on Tiger Gold.
Give up.
And we almost had a submission, but Gold able to slip his arm free. Gorilla press power slam. 1, count of 2. Kick out by Solomon. Roll up by Gold. Solomon finds the ropes. Collar and elbow tie, big body slam from Tiger. Solomon is outside the ring. Gold gonna follow him out. I don't know how wise this is with Brawler Beckett on the outside. Gold apparently agrees as he is back inside the ring. Solomon catches his wind, heads back in, and we are right back at it. Look out, 3 quarters! specialty armbar submission from Solomon, but Gold able to get his foot on the ropes, escapes the three-corner submission. Gold off the ropes. Gold with a flying press. Count of one, count of two. That's the match. Tiger Gold with a tremendous victory over Arthur Solomon. Time of the fall, 14 minutes and 30 seconds. Your winner, Tiger Gold. Ladies and gentlemen, more singles action coming your way as we have Oliver Sin of Sanctum, and he will be taking on a representative of DIE, Yuri Khrushchev. And in his corner, the ever-present, if not effervescent, Marty Dinkle. Let's take you to ringside.
Fight.
There's the bell. Oliver Sin taking on the self-professed world's greatest grappler, Yuri Khrushchev. And these two men will be part of two competing teams for our next pay-per-view extravaganza. They will be competing for the PWA six-man tag team championships. And it is Khrushchev so far overpowering Oliver Sin, but Sin, to his credit, gets right back up and is going right after Khrushchev. Drop toe hold from Sin. Collar and elbow tie up. Good takeover there by Khrushchev. Both men off the ropes. Go behind by Khrushchev. Oh, he got caught by a Pele kick from Sin. Collar and elbow tie up. Oliver Sin. Look at that beautiful string of moves there. Started with the axe kick and went right into a fishhook style STF. Now working over the knees of that dragon screw. Stopping away at the legs now as Yuri Khrushchev trying to get a little bit of distance. Kick to the midsection and sends Oliver into the corner. Another kick to the midsection. Now Oliver in for the ride. And Oliver Sin just body checked Yuri Khrushchev, and now locking in that Achilles lock. And Khrushchev able to escape. Chop after chop from Sin, and down goes Khrushchev. And going right after the Achilles once more, looking to give Yuri a limp. Collar and elbow tie up, and Khrushchev finally catches Oliver Sin with that takedown. Locks in a neck lock. Oliver slips out the back door. Fireman's carried by Khrushchev, looking for a quick cover. Kick out immediately by Oliver. Collar and elbow tie up once again, and a stunner from Oliver Sin. Oliver with a hard kick to the chest. And that seemed to fire up Khrushchev, who just body slammed the heck out of Oliver, now working on the neck again. Oliver again slips out the back door. Collar and elbow tie up, big bear hug
Break.
and there's very few people who can put a bear hug on you like Yuri Khrushchev. Khrushchev has got him. Half-hatch
5
suplex.
minutes gone.
Khrushchev now starting to take his time with
Give
Oliver
up.
Sin and slow down the pace
Give
of this
up.
match as he's got that head and arm triangle. Oliver out. Oliver ducks underneath. Here comes Khrushchev. Hard chop from Sin. Oliver Sin to the top rope. Somersault leg drop from the top rope. Caught Yuri. Punch kick combination, but Yuri's still on his feet. Drops Oliver and is stomping away. Now Oliver is getting some great shots in, but Yuri Khrushchev is just tenacious. Knee to the midsection from Oliver. Khrushchev on his bicycle now. Look out! Forward, almost a vertical suplex, but then just slammed
Give
him.
up.
And right back to that head and arm triangle. Collar double type once again. Both men off the ropes. Oliver Sin with a devastating flying knee. Moonsault press. 1, count of 2, and a kick out right at 2 by Khrushchev. And Oliver Sin is breaking down the larger Russian. Just topping down that Russian tree. And down goes Khrushchev once again. Snap kick to the back of the cranium. Oliver Sin really looking good here. He's got Khrushchev covered. Count of 2 and a kick out. Again right at 2 from Khrushchev. Khrushchev takes down Sin. Sin wants to avoid a mat war, a ground war against Khrushchev. Implant face buster, and now Oliver falls off the ropes. Meteora. Sin has got a game plan and he's sticking to it. Oh, Khrushchev's got him hooked up. Vertical slam. Khrushchev off the ropes. Khrushchev with a diving body press. Count of 2 and a kick out at 2 by Oliver. Khrushchev with a nice amateur style takedown, taking things back to basics. Collar double tie. Oliver Sin sent to the turnbuckle. And Khrushchev got to keep it back there, just pounds away at the midsection with those fists, and now locks in an ankle lock.
Give up.
Oliver Sin being punished. Does escape and catches Yuri with a stunner. Oliver's got Yuri back up to his feet. Oliver Sin wants to go behind. Russian leg sweep. From the self-professed world's greatest grapplers, we have hit the 10-minute mark in this outstanding singles competition.
Give up.
Neck lock from
Give
Khrushchev. And Oliver Sin fights his way free. And Sin with a devastating flurry of kicks, ending with a big right roundhouse. Implant facebuster. Picks Khrushchev back up, go behind, no! Russian leg sweep from Khrushchev. Stops at the midsection. Oliver back up, gotta go behind, and a chop block to the Russian. And he's got Yuri on the ground once again. Oliver Sin off the ropes. Devastating knee strike. Shooting star press. Count of 2 and kick out by Khrushchev. Khrushchev now sends Oliver in for the ride. Lifts him up and drops him. Picks him back up. Khrushchev off the ropes. Khrushchev looking for the shoulder tackle, but nobody home. Black cross! Shooting star press! 2 and kick out! And Marty Dingle is having heart failure, complaining to the referee about a shortness of breath. Black cross on Khrushchev! Unable to capitalize on both men back to their feet. He's got it one more time. Implant facebuster. Oliver off the ropes, drops the elbow. Collar double tie up. Black cross. A third time. Covers him. 1, count of 2. That's it. Oliver Sin with an upset victory over Yuri Khrushchev, and Marty Dingle's face is beet red. Time of the fall, 13 minutes and 23 seconds. Your winner, Oliver Sin. Time now, folks, for our main event of the evening. And it will feature the Natural, Kevin Starr, and his opponent, a man with many questions and much controversy surrounding him, the surgical specialist, Akira Wilde. Folks, this is our main event, one fall to a finish. Let's take you to ringside.
Fight.
There's the bell, and our main event is underway. And right out of the gates, fireman's carry from Starr. Punch to the midsection, and down goes Akira. Akira, who has been avoiding interviews with all of the questions surrounding his recent actions. I've been told that he's even been avoiding the Wild Family Dojo, the Wild Family Wrestling School, with everything that has been going on after his involvement in a past light heavyweight championship match. Meanwhile, Kevin Starr has been on an absolute tear along with Bobby Fame in the tag team division, and they have made no secret that they are gunning for the PWA Tag Team Champions Alpha Omega. And Starr looking to ride that wave of success and build on it with a win over a two-time NWC World Champion in Akira Wilde. Starr off the ropes and runs right over Akira. I think Wilde misjudged that one. Blatant low blow by Starr, being admonished by the referee, and Wilde comes back out of the gates with a neckbreaker. Now locking in a figure four neck lock.
Give up.
It's become a popular move here in PWA. Kick to the midsection from Wilde, and follows up with a hard chop to the chest of Kevin Starr. Now drops the fist. Collar and elbow tie up, and a big hip toss from Akira. Akira with the leg drop. He's really putting some offense together. Both men circling, and then a Starr gets sent into the turnbuckle. But comes out, or Wilde let him out, I guess. Manhattan drop by Akira. Akira with the go behind, and a drop kick square to the back of Kevin Starr. Yeah, it could be argued that Starr would have the strength advantage in this match, but Akira is showing that he's definitely got a speed advantage, and he is utilizing it to the best of his ability. Coming off the top rope with that leg drop, and right back into a figure four neck lock.
Give up.
Kevin Starr being out-wrestled here. He needs to do something to get back in this contest. Both men off the ropes. Oh, he missed out a Sonogari bomber. And Wilde with an overhead belly-to-belly Greco-plex to Starr.
2, 3, 5 minutes.
Starr back inside the ring. Chop to the chest from the Natural. Looking for another chop. Comes up with a hammer punch, and now stomping away at the back of Wilde. Wilde back up to his feet, collar elbow tie up, and now both men trading blows. Back and forth they go. And it is Akira who got the worst of that exchange. But Akira's got to come back with a vertical suplex on Starr, and goes right back to the figure four neck lock.
Give up. Give up.
Starr looking to fight out, and finally slips his head out of that figure four. It gets sent into the corner. Akira with an elbow. Now Akira to the top rope. Akira with a frog splash from the top rope. He's going back up once again. Big leg drop to the back of the neck of Kevin Starr. Picks Starr back up to his feet. Collar double time. Starr with a hammer blow. Takes down the surgical specialist. Now a chop. Looking for the face buster, but Wild out of the way. Collar double tap. Hard chop to the chest from Starr. And Akira answers with a vicious combination. Picks Starr back up to his feet. Starr with a low blow. Well below the belt. And now a hard body slam to the surgical specialist. Locks in that modified armbar.
Give up.
And Wild manages to escape. Look to turn things back around. Drops the elbow on Starr. And now locking in a Dragon Sleeper. This could be a submission.
Give up.
This could be it for Kevin Starr.
Give up.
Starr somehow able to break the hold. But I think Akira Wild smells blood. Surgical strike. Hooks a leg. Count of 1. Count of 2. And a kick up by Starr. Right around 2.5. Chop to the cranium by Starr. Starr to the top rope. Starr with an elbow, and Akira had it scouted. Veteran move by Akira Wild. He suckered in. Kevin Starr in a frog splash from the top rope. He's going back up one more time. Akira with another frog splash across the back, and Starr is in deep, deep trouble. Hooks him up. 1, 2, and kick out by Starr. And now Akira looking a bit frustrated here as he is unable to put away the natural. Starr with a cover. Count of 1, and Wild kicks out. Starr with a stunner. Hooks the leg once more. 1, 2, and a kick out again from Wild. Wild may be losing his temper here. Surgical strike. Hooks the leg. 1, count of 2. Kick out by Starr. And this match continues. Collar double tap. Wild has got him up and down. Vertical suplex, and Starr is outside the ring. Wild is upset. He's following Starr to the outside. Surgical strike on the floor outside. Referee laying the count. Both men back inside the ring. Hard chop. Starr ducks it. Starr's got Wild up. Shotgun stunner from Starr. Or stun gun. Big chop from Starr. Picks Wild back up to his feet. Collar and elbow tie-up. Wild with a punch to the midsection. Drops Starr. Leg drop from Wild. Wild with a hard chop. He is really trying to punish Kevin Starr at this point. Akira kick. 1, count of 2. Kick out by Starr. 2 3/4. Akira with another Akira kick. 1, count of 2. Kick out by Starr. Akira with the overhead belly-to-belly Greco-plex, and he is not letting up. Wild to the top rope. Wild with a frog splash, and he missed it. He missed that frog splash. Starr looking to take advantage, and he's starting to work over the knees. Hooks up Wild. 1, count of 2, and a kick out. Starr and Wild, tempers flaring on both sides now as they're just lobbing away at each other. Akira kick. And Starr follows up with a shoulder tackle. Big Starr back up to his feet, looking for the lariat. Akira out of the way, but Starr's got him with that stun gun stunner. Picks Wild back up, hard lariat, and this time it connects. Figure 4, figure 4, figure 4 is locked in on Wild, and Wild is screaming. Wild trying to hang on. Wild fights off the figure 4. Hard chop, and down goes Starr. Wild to the top rope. Big frog splash! Hooks the leg! 1, 2, 2! Kick out by Starr! My goodness, what a match! Akira lock! Well, the Akira lock, and Starr finds the ropes! Oh, that was lucky for Kevin Starr. That could have been it! And there it comes! That signature delayed vertical suplex from Kevin Starr! And Akira got dumped to the outside! Starr gonna follow him out. Starr looking to do some damage to Wild on the outside this time. Sends Wild into the barricade, and Wild hit hard. Got him up. Delayed vertical suplex on the outside. Oh my God, look at the hang time. Oh my. Starr back inside. Wild back up to his feet, but he's dizzy. Will he make it back in? He does. He rolls back inside the ring. Surgical strike. Wild with a cover. 1, count of 2. Kick out by Star. I don't believe it. Collar double tap. Screw slam from Akira Wild. And they're taking the fight to the floor outside one more time. Star gets rammed into the ring. Super kick. Got him up once more. Collar double tap. Surgical strike outside. But Star's back up to his feet. Both men back inside the ring. Off the ropes. Knee strike from Wild. Wild taking his shot. Big drop kick from Akira. Star back up. Collar double tap. Star sent into the corner. Wild looking to follow him in, but Star catches him. The blood is rushing to Akira Wild's head one more time as he gets suplexed to the outside by Kevin Starr. And Starr gonna follow him out one more time. He's got a sledgehammer. He's got a damn sledgehammer. And he's got Wild up in that suplex. Wild managed to take away the sledgehammer, but he paid for it by taking that suplex from Starr. And Starr is apparently incredibly dizzy and completely missed Akira Wild. We're up to a count of 18 and Starr back inside the ring. Collar double tap, screw slam from Wild. Big drop kick from Akira. Collar double tap, but Akira kick. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Kick out by Starr. Delayed vertical suplex once again from the natural. And down drops Akira Wild. Starr has got the figure 4.
Give up.
Akira
Give up.
desperately trying to hang on, and he fights out. Akira fights out of the figure 4 leg lock. What is it gonna take for one of these men to emerge victorious? Wild out the ropes. Oh my, what a spear. Wild with the leg drop. Star back up to his feet. Collar on top. Star's got Wild up. Delayed vertical suplex. One more time. And drops Wild to the canvas. Hooks the leg. 1, count of 2, and a kick out by Wild. Collar double tie up. Wild and Starr land the lumber to each other one more time. Akira kick. Is that gonna be it? He's got him hooked up. 1, count of 2, kick out by Starr. Starr with a heavy blow to Wild. Knee below the belt, and another time in the family jewels. Collar double tie up. Both went off the ropes, and Starr just collided with the referee. My goodness, what more can happen in this match, folks? Collar double tie up, rolling Akira lock, but the referee is still down. Starr is tapping. Starr is tapping. Plain as day, but White was down. Akira released the hold. Manhattan drop. Wild off the ropes. Wild with a vicious spear to Starr. Collar double tie up. Surgical strike. Hooks the leg. 1, count of 2. Kick out by Starr. Akira had this match won. Rolling Akira lock. And Starr taps. Starr finally submitted. And Akira Wild is incensed. He is clearing daggers at Bill White. But Akira Wild is victorious. Time of the submission, 24 minutes and 44 seconds. Your winner by submission, the surgical specialist, Akira Wild. Folks, what a way to end it. What a high note to end things on. This has been the 58th episode of PWA Battery. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Gary Bloomfield, and we will see you this Thursday for PWA Assault. Until then, good night.